Now we're rolling down. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Today we are reviewing TJ Rogers' Happy Friday part on the Thrasher Magazine YouTube channel. A link to this video will be in the description below. What are we expecting out of a TJ Rogers part? Well, action, variety, and hopefully every trick will be clean, unlike the last TJ Rogers video part. Rewind and play. He actually sent me a DM that said he left the hand touch on the first trick of the last video in on purpose. I also saw a lot of people complaining that a ramp was used to switch pop shove it down Wallenberg. I'm not a big fan of using props in skateboarding, but there's kind of no other way to skate this historic spot. And if you want to go there and do a trick to cement yourself in history, you're probably gonna have to use the ramp. Now we're rolling down a hill. Switch ollie down the two, flat two, switch tail slide, 3 up, 3 down. We get a flip out, landing perfectly. He's grabbing on a dog, which is just a hairy bird. Little bit of a tic-tac on the curving ledge right there. Is his butthole wet? Go back and check for yourself. I'm not rewinding for that. We get 180 nose grind, 180. The line is not over. Push 2 time. Nollie, flip, back tail, big spin, possible. Heel on the ground. Let me see. It's pretty close. I'm gonna let you guys decide in the comments. Does he get the benefit of the doubt? Let the public decide. Switch ollie up, switch backside flip, landing perfectly into the manual. Pretty good kick flip across the gap. Then he jumps off the board and then they cut that with a fall. Kind of unique editing. I don't think that's a waste of time. Perfect tray flip down the stairs. A lot of roll away, high fiving, rolling up for, I think, a Wally. You can't really tell what was going on for that trick. If you're gonna film it like that, we can only assume backside feeble, holding on into the board slide through the kink. Was it an accident? Probably not. We used to frown upon feebles that turn into board slides, but that one kind of looked cool. Nollie flip into the nose blunt. I'm sure some people are gonna award bonus points for the wheels and tail of the board scratching across the wall. Now we got the stage. Switch flip coming up. Oh, switch big spin with the tic-tac though. Nose slide across and down. Nollie flip out, landing perfectly. More dogs. We get the nollie 180 switch crook. Nollie shove lip slide. Do you guys say big spin? Who knows? What was that? Did the camera get kicked? It looked like the tail slide, hard flip, and then maybe the extra turn. You guys tell me. Definitely a unique way to film a trick like this. Yeah, I would call it tail slide, hard flip, and then revert out. I'm sure one of you guys has a crazy name for that. Switch back tail up the stairs, shoves out the hard way. Switch front side flip. What a catch on the switch front side flip. Another switch shove, possible fingertips glistening on the ground. Switch back 180 up and over. Skating a gap like that must be hard because you have to clear the top. If any part of your shoe or board or truck hits the top, it's gonna possibly make you tip over. Switch heel back tail and flips out of that. What is going on? We have some ledge dancing with some manuals. Switch flip back tail, shoves out into the switch nose manual, landing that one smiling. Absolutely perfect. Another switch back tail up some stairs. Heel flips out. It is really heating up here. We get some unique tricks. I do want to take a moment to look at the heel because oftentimes on this trick, the heel tends to drag on the ground. Once again, a false alarm for the potentially Skater of the Year. I saw a lot of talk of that in the Instagram comments. Speaking of that, what do we actually think about TJ Rogers being in the conversation for Skater of the Year? Because I think a lot worse decisions have been made in the past. Now we're rolling up for a rocket kickflip that actually traveled very far. Are we going to ignore that it was a rocket flip? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I guess the final trick of the video is going to be a hand on the ground, whole body on the ground, showing it again. They're even gonna zoom in. 1 finger, 2 finger, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, hand on the ground. Violation for your final trick in the video part. Skater of the year is off the table now. Unless there was more tricks in the video, probably not, because in my DMs, I got dozens of messages saying, don't forget, TJ Rogers drags his hand on his final trick of his pro video part. Well, you guys are right. Couple of mishaps in the video part. It was still very exciting. What would be a fair score here? 9.7? I mean, I think that's kind of fair. Some of the tricks in the middle of the video part could have been an ending trick for a typical ledge skater. I might be getting the trick wrong. I think he did switch heel, back tail, switch flip out, which becomes even more impressive considering the last trick was a giant stair set. Oftentimes, the guys that skate the giant stairs don't also skate ledges. So like I said in the beginning, we got some good variety. 9.7, I think, is a great score. I do want to hear your guys' thoughts on the Skater of the Year topic, and please don't take my jokes out of context, especially on like Instagram comments, if they are talking about him being Skater of the Year and every comment is about a hand on the ground. I make these videos to make you guys laugh. We did get a chance to see an incredible video part today, so let's not forget that. Let's also not forget that I upload a video on this channel every single day. Subscribe if you want to, and let me know your thoughts on this video in a comment below. Kuna Matata.